Hello there on YouTube. It's your boy Josh Shop,
It's your boy Tay.
and this is another episode of Sports Talk Tan Josh. And on this episode, we're going to discuss Obi-Wan Episode 3. And just to give you a warning, we will discuss spoilers. So I
Mm-hmm.
do apologize in advance. If you didn't see it, make sure you pause it. Make sure you hit the like button while you're here. Subscribe too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Become part of, Sports Talk Tan Josh family. We all one big family over here. We welcome everybody.
Yeah. And
Okay?
reassure, this episode will be fire.
The,
Pun
the,
intended. Pun intended.
but all right. So let's see. First reaction to episode 3. Did you want me to go first? Or did you
Yeah,
want
you go first, bro. Yeah, you went with
episode 3 was fire. We just gonna say that. Best episode so far of
yes.
this season by far. Darth Vader made his appearance. He had a dope castle.
It's so much to talk
Everything.
about his appearance. It's so much to talk about in
When
his
they did the
appearance too.
when they did it, you know how they do the Vader when he put the mask on and he
Yeah.
breathed. That's like that epic. Like I was like, oh man, I ain't expected Vader to be shown so quickly. I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
I do like the fact that they went more with the original costume Vader. Like not the one that they did at the end of episode 3, where Revenge of the Sith, where his like he had like the platinum shoulder blades and the helmet was bigger. They actually went with the smaller helmet and the actual uniform that he used, or the actual uniform he used in the next series of Star Wars, like New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Like that's the costume. If you're a comic person, you know that's the uniform. So yeah.
okay, all right. Trying to think of what else. I just want to say Darth Vader. He was just ruthless, bro. He was just ruthless, man. Wiping our whole
Well,
city. Man, he was pretty ruthless.
I mean, we could go with the beginning of the episode when they made it to the planet. They
Hmm.
um they started to walk to the destination, find out that joint is a Republic grounds. For that was crazy. That joint is Republic grounds. And then we see the fact that Obi-Wan has seen like because he's still traumatized. He find out Anakin's alive. He, find out pretty much he's Vader. That whole thing. He sees a, from a distance. He see a glimpse of the old Anakin looking at him. I'm starting to think that they still got that connection as far as the Force, because he still has that. He's still holding on to the fact that he thinks Vader's still Anakin and not completely Vader. You know how like uh Kylo Ren had to like pretty much get rid of, had to kill um Han Solo for him to be the next technically Vader. That's what it is for Vader to Obi-Wan. He has to get rid of Obi-Wan for him to be what he needs to be per se. So
Oh,
by them two being connected, it's kind of like making it tough for Obi-Wan to actually let go and to find out that he's not going to be that guy no more. That he's literally just completely flipped to the dark side. So I think there's going to be a lot of that back and forth with him with that. Because like I said, he pretty much attached himself from the Force
mhm.
when that whole scenario happened. He went hiding. The Inquisitors came trying to, pretty much bug him out. They delayed kidnapping to force him to use the Force or use his powers to bring him pretty much to Vader to see how that whole situation will go. And Vader just said, "The hell with that. We're gonna go where he's at. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna
Yeah,
pull up."
that's pretty much what Vader said. I'm pull up. Oh, he's like
So
he here. Oh no, we gonna pull up on him.
yeah.
That's what he said.
Oh, he's over there. He's in our land. Oh yeah, we gonna go. Yeah, no
Man
problem.
said,
We
"Say
gonna go
less,
there.
we on our way." He's like,
Yeah.
oh
I did like the fact that the Reva talked to Vader. Uh, you know about like what happened at the with the Leia situation, with she's trying to be the new Grand Inquisitor seat. But then they found out that I think was his name, Brother Five or something like I forgot his name. That he's actually the next one in line, and then
Mhm.
he used the Force against her to pretty much
And his
threaten
name's
his
the
power.
fifth brother, if I'm not
Fifth
mistaken.
brother, yeah, fifth brother. My bad, yeah. So my apologies, fifth brother. Um, and he used the Force against Reva to, pretty much set his power. Power trip. That whole thing. Oddly enough, though, I'm surprised that they're actually showing Vader's castle. Cause they have been showing a glimpse of it here and there, as far as like comics and even some of the TV shows. But to actually show it live in effect in an actual series is pretty dope. Like even with him
Well,
having the throne,
in Rogue One, they showed it. They showed the characters in
yeah.
Rogue
But
One.
they never show him like sitting down in the room, nothing like the
That was
conference
dope,
room.
and bro,
Yeah,
that was dope. He's sitting at the chair, bro. That's what I say. He got a dope palace, bro. Dope
yeah.
castle. Yeah,
And then I was like, I don't know, a lot of people realize it. Maybe a few people realize it. But if you look closely in that conference room, there you know that was like all the Jedi lightsabers and helmets from the cat from the Jedi Temple. You do know that, right?
that was. Oh, I thought it was also probably them that when when they hunt Jedi, they take their saber.
Yeah,
A combination of that. That's what I was thinking. What happened? Oh,
yeah.
also, if you go back to episode 3, when they was going through the tunnel
Uh-huh.
and get all the writing on the wall, I think it was
It was
where
all
they was
Jedi's. Yeah,
as smuggling in and out, you know, outside.
yeah,
That's what that was telling me. Yeah, I was like, oh, that was a good message. Okay,
yeah. That one is still alive now. That eventually I think he's gonna probably show up in
that's a
probably
good
Obi
prediction.
Wan. Yeah,
That's a good prediction. I probably can see that happening.
yeah. But I mean, like I said, they went to there. They found out it's a republic. I guess if you want to say planet, it's a Republican area. They made it to the gate. Him and Leia. He actually described, like I said, it happened again. He described her as Leia, giving the whole detail about her mom. That whole thing, and you know, then they, with the stormtroopers find out. Oh, did he just say what I think he just said? He's like he used that as being the mother's name when that's really her name, and stormtroopers always fall for stuff like that.
Mhm.
But made it to the gate, and then that's when all the bull happened. That's when all the crap happened. Right when they got to the gate, that little drone recognized Obi-Wan. He had to shoot that joint down. He had to take everybody away, pretty much. One dude even got cut in half,
Yeah.
Dark Moth style. So um, they made it through the gate. Find out one of the Imperial officers is actually an undercover agent, or technically double agent for for the Republic more than the Empire. Then she leaves him out. This time the third. Next thing you know, Mr. Big Bad himself. So I'm gonna pull up on this guy. I'm gonna force his
Mhm.
way out. Gets to the town. First thing he do. Oh, I sent you. Okay, I know you here. Okay, I'm gonna drag this dude out the daggone window. I'm gonna drag him out. You drag him out. What I'm saying? Start using, force choke him. I guess that was his son. When the son came out, used the force on him and snapped his daggone neck like a twig, right on the wall. I ain't even all in one motion. Clank, done. You done out here. um, Drag somebody else out the joint. Took a lady from a stand and dragged her down the street while he's walking. While he's walking.
So dog walker. I'm joking. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Literally dragged her down the street while he's walking down the joint. And then Obi-Wan did this little flinch, and he felt that flinch. And he saw like the little couple, right? He saw the couple. He's about to, force choke that couple. He felt that. He's like, oh yeah, I'm about to get him. Oh yeah, he's definitely going to come out now. So Obi-Wan tried to sneak out the back and try to lure him away, using the Force or whatever. Then the infamous Skywalker Cam comes up. The infamous standing behind him while the lightsaber gets get brought out. You know what I'm saying? Ready to face him. They have a 1-on-1. Well, for one, Obi-Wan couldn't see, so he used the blade. Used the technically his lightsaber to see around the dark areas. Next thing you know, he face to face to Vader again. They had a 1-on-1. Vader's beating his ass with one hand.
Man had two. Man, Obi-Wan looked very rusty out there, man.
Yes,
You don't point that out there. He looked pretty bad out there. He looked like that.
He was like MJ when he came back from retirement. Like he was rusty.
The man looked like one of those guys that didn't work out in the off season, but when
yes,
like OTAs, the man out of shape in the show.
Yeah, like he thought he was just gonna beat the rookie in a 40-yard dash. Nah, it ain't happening, bro. Yeah, Vader was whooping his ass with one hand. Even used the Force against him. Took whatever that flammable spice or whatever
spice of all or whatever, some type of.
And he took that joint, spilt that joint all over the floor. Well, Obi-Wan did it. He used it with the lightsaber. But Vader used the Force, pushed him back, lit the joint with his lightsaber, and proceeds to drag his ass through the fire.
I was like, dang.
While looking at him while he's doing it, I'm like, yo, Vader is ruthless. He do not care about nobody.
Yeah, but then he got away though. So we're not gonna do it too much day by day. I just wanted to talk about main components of it. We don't want to give too much details, but I'm gonna say this was the best episode so far this season. We still got episode 4, which is gonna be dropping Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah.
So hopefully episode. I don't know if episode 4 can top it, but Mike can.
But let's not forget though too, he let him go.
Nah, he was trying to torture him.
He was trying to torture him. Yeah, he
was gonna make him big for him to kill him. That's what he was gonna
do. Bro, I was like, yo, he literally dragged this dude through fire without no hesitation. And looking at him doing the, I'm like, all right, yeah. Vader's that dude, man. Vader's that dude.
All right, ratings 1 to 10. What you get this episode?
Goddamn 9.
Yeah, I want a goddamn 9. Once they show Vader, I would say
now my expectations for episode 4 is gonna go down because now I know because they hyped it up so much.
Now they're gonna have a filler episode. They always,
and I think this is gonna be.
I think episode 4 is probably gonna be a filler episode.
That's what I'm thinking too. Yeah, that's why exactly what I was thinking. But I do like the fact that every time when they do Vader, especially like introduction, that he seemed like he's more ruthless in each one. Technically in Empire Strikes Back, he faced off against Luke, the infamous arm cut, I am your father, that whole thing. Rogue One, the ending, self-explanatory. If you seen Rogue One, you already know what happened. He pretty much took out the whole crew. That was
no mercy.
And now this one actually showed him being younger and really not giving a care. Like I said, this dude dragged the lady down the street with no hesitation. Like he dragged her.
Yeah, just killing innocent people.
Drag somebody just to lure out that one person. The one person that he's trying to do this for. That's a scary Vader. Vader will probably literally blow up a planet just to get Obi-Wan Kenobi at this point.
Question: any predictions for episode 4?
I think episode 4 is probably gonna go more in depth with the beef between Obi-Wan and Vader.
Yeah.
Like how what was his thought process before he became Vader. Like while he's in the chamber, like what would be his motive on why he want Obi-Wan so much?
Yeah.
Because I don't think they're gonna show Palpatine in this. Not at least not now. I don't think like at least not at this
Oh
moment.
no, man. You know this Disney.
I mean, it's possibility, but I think because it's so much.
That would
But
be
I think
dope.
it's because it's so much is the fact that the beef between Vader and Obi-Wan is like the main thing. It's going to probably be Vader like going more in detail or more what his thought process on why he's like pretty much hate Obi-Wan Kenobi at this point. That he's trying to do everything in his power to get Obi-Wan to pretty much face him, kill him himself, pretty much. Like
Mhm.
and then Obi-Wan's probably going to be the on the opposite end. It's probably going to be Obi-Wan trying to figure out a way to try to get through to him, other than which I think is too late. But he's gonna try to get through to him from the force aspect of it, and then go from there. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. All right. So
Either
I think
way, it's going to lead up. Either way, it's going to lead up to the what happened in A New Hope. It's going to lead up to that, and of course, Leia is a big part of this
might
too. So
might well I'm thinking it's gonna lead up closer to Rogue One. That's what's gonna lead up before Rogue One.
Rogue One / New Hope, because we're going to see Obi Wan
If
Kenobi
they
making it back to.
smart, that if they smart, that's what they lead it up to. The making of the Dark Star. Maybe depending on if they do it multiple seasons of it. I think they should do
Yeah,
it. Lead up
I
to
think
that.
it's going. I think they're going to tie. I think they're going to tie both films, Rogue One and New Hope, because I
Yeah.
think because they're going to show Obi Wan going back to Tatooine, and Leia's going back to her home when she becomes like the leader for the Republic, and then and go from that, like her being the leader for that group, and you like said the Death Star, finding out about the Death Star and stuff like that. It might lead into that. It might be like a 3-part or a 3-character ending, where we show Leia right before she get the plans for the Dark Star, Vader right before he New Hope when he finds out about Leia and Luke probably, about that whole situation, and then Obi-Wan going back to Tatooine to go back to train Luke at the time when he's old enough. So
Mhm.
it's probably gonna be another time jump where they go 9 years.
Yeah,
Um,
like I said, Obi-Wan probably gonna be more than one season. It should be, but I
yeah,
don't know what we don't know. Is it limited? It might be a limited series. It might just be a one shot
yeah,
deal.
we won't know episode 2 until after season 1.
I think
Like
it's gonna be one
Disney's
of
will.
those if they making good money, they might do a season two.
Yeah,
It's one of those type of situations. All right, so then we're gonna end it here. Also make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to us. Also leave a comment too, whether you agree or disagree with us. We like to hear
yeah,
all type of comments. Also, the audio version of this will be dropping on the Apple Podcast and on Spotify and
yep.
iHeartRadio. So just search
And
for
don't be
Sports.
toxic. Yeah. Just don't be
Uh,
toxic like how y'all did Reva. Don't be toxic because I,
uh,
I I answer back.
uh, all right, man.
I
You
answer
don't want
back.
to be on Twitter. You don't want to be in Twitter jail. Don't get banned from Twitter. I'm not such. All
Nah,
right,
no Twitter jail. Just know I'm ready for the smoke. Hey, I don't play about that shit. So
all
yeah,
right. Peace and hair grease.
peace and love, y'all.